to the divine, supernatural, cosmic energy. Yo, this is going to be a reading for the all supernatural 144,000. The chosen, yeah. All right, the root of 144,000 is 12, and the root of 12 is 2. And what's 2? The 2 of cups, baby. All right, so yeah, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the energy. The energy is the build or destroy. That's the supreme mathematical energy for this reading that surrounds the whole thing. In the supreme alphabet, it's he or her. He or her, the masculine and feminine energies. We know this as the divine masculine and the divine feminine. All right, so building and destroying. The reason why the divine masculine and the divine feminine come together is to bring forth a supreme understanding of the you and I verse, of them versing each other and coming up with the supreme cosmic completion, which is infinite completion, which is the superb, the cream, the rise to the top. All right, and so by doing this, they on each end know they have to acknowledge each other's cipher by their own self. The cipher is whatever that's around them, whatever that they are faced with, whether it's person, place, or thing, or even their own self. They must know this. And this is where they're going to get their supreme equality when dealing with their truth in this universe. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the reading of the chosen 144,000. All right, so we jumping into the energy of the reading of the chosen 144,000. Divine supernatural couples that is sent here on earth to show forth love. All right, that's the supreme understanding of the Most High. Okay, so yeah, we finna jump right into it now. You may be in each other's presence or you may not, but this is just strictly dealing on the energy that is at hand. All right, between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. All right, so we jumping into the divine feminine reading. This is a reading for the 144,000 chosen supernatural beings. This is the divine feminine reading. We just got through doing the divine masculine, and boy, it was pretty intense. The energies are connected. It just, had a little bit of bumps. All right, so without further ado, let's jump on up in it. So the energy that surrounds this reading for the divine feminine is the Lovers. Now, the Lovers being the first card, that is the strongest card that's out, and that's dealing with mutual love. So that's real powerful. And, just how the divine masculine had something similar. Well, it was the next card, but the first card for the divine masculine had like the Eight of Wands. So that was dealing with messages. But this right here, it's dealing with Lovers. This is the first one on divine feminine's energy, so this is something that, love is something that's it's a mutual thing. It's not that, hey, this person loved me a lot and I don't really love him like that or like him like that, whatever the case may be. You really don't throw away love, but it was hard to determine what love was when you're dealing with lustful situations in this world, you know what I mean? But when you hit with love, this is only the chosen that is going to experience this, because they've been through this time and time again, eons and eons, manifesting love on the plane. When you feel that, you know what it is. Now, you may be in this person's energy, or you may have been in this person's energy. Who knows? But this is the main focus right now. And so let me see. The first card that's coming right after the overall energy is the Chariot. The Chariot is could be a Cancer sign or whatnot, but is a sign that's moving towards the situation. Now, being that the Chariot in this situation is facing the Lovers, it is like this the way that it wants to go. This is going straight to what it knows. All right, so the energy is put there and nowhere else. And so it's turning its back. It was the Seven of Swords that's next, so it's turning its back on the Seven of Swords, which the Seven of Swords is turning its back and taking its belongings and leaving as well. The Seven of Swords and the Hermit. So when I say when the Seven of Swords is turning its back, it's basically the Hermit is having a deep perspective of the understanding of what they had, of what's going on, in the connection, or just in their life, having a deep thought, a deep meditative understanding and awareness of what, and clarity of what happened to them in that situation, you know. And so they'll leave the deceptive, anything that's feeling deceptive, off of the board. They're just leaving that out, you know, and being pure with their own natural being, you know. And this is why they're allowing their energy to go towards the connection, you know. And so under that, you have, you know, the World and the Temperance and the Knight of Pentacles. So the World is just, you know, that's whatever it was. It's a new involvement now. You know what I'm saying? It's a new beginning. Something that is new is a change. So depending on what type of life path a person have, this could be, I don't know, it could be a life path 5 type of person. You know what I mean? You know, because they like change, you know what I mean? But it doesn't matter anyways, because everything is changed. So, but this is what the Divine Feminine is experiencing right now, a changing in their world, you know, and having patience of with what's transpiring with their situations, you know what I'm saying? While striving to be stable within their own being, you know. And that's crucial, because when you're dealing with Temperance, you got to have, you know, a certain comedy, you know, that your mind has to not have no chatter in it, you know, in order to have some kind of patience to deal with reality, because reality can make it, depending on the thoughts of your mind, it could be a stressful event, you know. So with the Knight of Pentacles coming up, this is a offer. Basically, when a knight comes up with an offer, it's offering something very stable. It's real slow. So, you know, the Divine Feminine energy is slow, but it's definitely, when it shows up, it's going to be a solid offer. Like, yo, okay, I'll offer this to the table. What do you have? Okay, so you know what I mean. So that's how that plays. And then that's when the Divine Feminine can go into the new energy of being the Fool, because the Fool's right up under the World. And then you have the Sun card that follows with the 8 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands is dealing with the message, and all this evolves into a message. Having a new beginning in this world, you know what I'm saying? Fast approaching and leaving behind any kind of deceptive things, but just having patience with shit. You know what I'm saying? Having patience with the turnout of all of these situations. You know, the Divine Feminine energy is pretty much in a good energy, because it's a lot of major arcanas on the board dealing with the Divine Feminine energy. You know what I mean? So they seem like they're already evolved. And when we're dealing with the 144,000, most likely that they are evolved, and they're just needing their other counterpart. You know what I mean? They studied they self, they went within, you know, they went into the hermit mode, you know, and they looked and seen the light within, because when you're a hermit, you don't have nothing else but the light. You know what I'm saying? That could be another Virgo. You know what I'm saying? It could be a Virgo rising, Virgo sun, Virgo moon, whatever, but it can be that. You know, you got Cancer up on the board, you know, you got a few different guys. Sagittarius is up on the board, you know, whatever it is though. And you got Leo. Leo can be, you know, anything, your sun, moon, rising, or sidereal astrology. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? So, and then to top the reading off, you have the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups, now, it could be a male entity, or it could be a female entity, you know what I'm saying, embodying this energy. Now, you know, the Divine Feminine sees their other counterpart as a King of Cups type of energy. You know, something that they seen in them that no one else has ever seen, whether it's with an energy or physical person. You know, they know that they're a true King of Cups. You know what I mean? And so with a King of Cups, you know, they have a lot of emotions, but if the King of Cups is coming in reverse, then it's like they don't have control of their emotions. They just all over the place. But with the King of Cups, the Divine Feminine feel that when they're together, that's what the energy that is mainly being projected from their Divine Masculine. And at the bottom of the deck, the Hangman. So the Divine Feminine is just basically just looking at things from a different perspective right now. You know, looking at the board, looking at the game, seeing if something will occur, if they want it to occur. But for the energy for the Divine Feminine, regardless of whom or what, they're going into a opposite direction. They're in the beginning phase of something. You know what I'm saying? They're like in the beginning. They're in a passionate beginning phase of something. you know, in their life, you know, that's changing, you know, and it's like and it's bringing happiness for them. But they also have their counterpart in their mind, and it would be nice for their counterpart to experience it with them. But it's like, you know, hey, I'm still gonna do me. And that's if divine feminine got to that energy, and me is not going out to you know, release energy or give energy, which is a man or a woman can embody this this divine feminine energy, you know, because you know, when you have a divine feminine energy or empress energy, you don't allow different knights or whatever pages or whoever, even kings, to come and just have one-nighters and stuff with you, or just spend and waste measly time with you. You look for the emperor. The emperor have already been through those stages of pages and knights and, you know, and kings, you know what I'm saying? And so when the empress is at her stage, or at that stage that they're at the full creativity stage. So, you know, that's just how that comes out to be. But yeah, the overall energy, love is out here. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it up here. But a new beginning, you know, is out here, and I see that the divine feminine is definitely in the mode of Zen mode. Because if you got patience and you dealing with the Knight of Pentacles, that's some patient shit. I'm sorry, man. It's just too much patience and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, I'm still moving though. You know what I mean? And the fool don't necessarily have to be a fool. Like, it's actually like something that's the beginning. You know what I mean? So that could be an Aries or whoever you want to say, but it's that could be a yeah, like I say, an Aries too. Just dealing with any energy, the energy, not the person. But if it could be the person, I guess. But they have these different energies in their charts. You know what I mean? So. But yeah, but this is what the divine feminine is on. And so with that being said, I'm going to hop off and, you know, hope that you caught a few jewels, you know what I'm saying, with it, and see how you can tweak your energy to line it up with your divine mate. What we're going to now call the kingdom spouse. So that's going to be dubbed. And I liked that, you know, I heard that from another angel, you know what I'm saying? And there's other angels out here as well, you know what I mean? So big up and keep doing the job and keep doing your works. We love you. And yeah, with that being said, stay tuned, subscribe, and we're going to do all kind of different things. I was going to do one sign, but I'm like, yo, we ain't gotta be limited to one. You know what I'm saying? We can go all over. We omnipotent. You know what I'm saying? So all right, divine feminine, that was a pretty cool reading. So yeah, keep creating, keep doing what you're doing, you know, and you shoot. The 8 of Wands, that message, you may send it or you may get it. Who knows? But it's very interesting. All right. Love y'all. Peace.